Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is the ISO GOAT here, back again for another quick video. Let me start this by saying I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I have any financial experience whatsoever. Do not throw money into anything you don't understand, and make sure you have a firm understanding before you do so. With that being said, never throw in more money than you're willing to lose, and thank you for being here on my channel. With that being said, I just want to give you guys kind of an update on some things going on. Apparently, in the past, FTX actually bailed out BlockFi, and recently, BlockFi announced that they're going bankrupt. So these FTX ties are really trickling down to some of these other companies. I think this is a pretty big rabbit hole that we're about to jump into. Obviously, some things are being unveiled by other YouTubers as well. You know, there's a lot going on with this FTX scandal. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Brady and Steph Curry, and someone else are actually being sued for promoting FTX. So that should be interesting. In regards to some things going on, Australia-based exchange Digital Surge suspended withdrawals and deposits. Santander also recently limited crypto purchases as well. You know, the clock is ticking. Time is running out. At some point, it will run out. You know, timeline, who knows? You know, we'll all find out together. But, you know, they are limiting people's access into this emerging digital asset class. This is literally an emerging class. We're at the bottom level right now, and they're already trying to limit people. You know, I get it to a certain degree. Obviously, you want to keep people safe, cool, no problem. But I don't know, these limitations, you know, you can't throw in as much as you want to, you know, in a lot of cases, at least. I don't know how much anybody wants to throw in there, but, you know, there's something coming down the pipeline at some point, okay? In addition, I wanted to talk about an article that was sent to me by someone in the XRP community. Let me see here. Ayush Khatan, CEO Zelta Tech, discusses scaling meteoric highs in cryptocurrency market. So it basically talks about the emerging cryptocurrency market, you know, volatility, things like that. Goes into geopolitical things. I'm not really going to touch on that. And then it also talks about how cryptocurrencies have been weathering. They've been having some issues with regulations, obviously, especially in the United States. There's other nations that pretty much have clarity. The United States is pretty much bringing up the rear at this point. You know, obviously we have the Ripple lawsuit going on, perfect example. You know, just saying. But I wanted to go straight to the article. During the conference session, Ayush Khatan said the United States itself is promoting the regulatory uncertainty in the crypto space with crypto-related litigations. It is leading to an increase in the frequency of lawsuits and bringing every whale investor under the umbrella of law enforcement, SEC, class action lawsuits, and private litigation hindering the freedom of transaction. As you can see, we've had a couple of these cases. I think there was a Kick case. There's a Library, which just ended, and I believe they said it was a security, if I'm not mistaken. We have the Ripple case going on right now. Supposedly, there might be an Ethereum case coming. How true that is, I don't know. That's hearsay. Obviously, it hasn't happened yet, but, you know, just tossing that out there. You know, the United States has a lot to get together right now, and supposedly the House and the Senate are working on some of these regulations, which they keep saying every single time, and nothing has been done yet. But that's just my opinion on that. But apparently from 2013 to 2021, there's been 120 plus complaints that have been filed, complaints and orders, I'm sorry. And let me find that portion. Here we go. Including delinquent filing, litigation, trading suspension, and administrative proceedings filed. So that's a pretty substantial number compared to a lot of other nations. Obviously, they have regulatory clarity, so that's probably why you don't have as many. But just my opinion on that. And then they go into ISO 20022, some of the tokens, etc. There's also a portion I just wanted to throw out there as well. This is straight from the article. This will also be posted as well. I think it's posted on my page actually already, but I'll post a link to it so that way everybody can see it with their own eyes and make their own decisions based off anything that they've read, because I like to bring facts to the table. The banking sector and financial institutions are shifting from SWIFT messages to a common platform for electronic data exchange, i.e. ISO 20022. The complete adoption of ISO 20022 will complete by November 23, 2022, making cryptocurrency adoption in the healthy ecosystem possibly induced in decentralization, Ayush Khatan said. So these are not my words. These are words straight from the article. Once again, you can check it out yourself. You know, you can peruse it a little bit. And then goes into like the Luna case. Obviously, you know, that was pretty terrible, pretty similar to this FTX thing. They have Morgan Stanley discussing some things in here. And then it goes into some of the other ISO tokens. You know, you got Algo in there, HBAR, XRP, which, you know, we've all touched on at some point. So I won't get too far into that. There is a video I want everyone to watch. It's called Stellar XLM, Out of This World Price Explosion. ARF eliminating Nostro Vostro. I'm not even gonna get too far into it. Shout out to Token Topics for this video. You can find it, just throw it in YouTube. You'll find it, I think it's like 10 minutes long. Basically, it involves XLM and eliminating Nostro Vostro accounts, which obviously, Ripple was focusing on as well. I think it'll be very interesting for you guys to take some of those nuggets of information from that video, just as food for thought. I can also post a link if need be. If you don't find it, just let me know. In addition, one more thing, wanted to share this from Eleanor Terrett. Another SEC government FTX official connection. Oh, go figure. Would you look at that? Lucas Moskowitz, who serves as vice president and deputy GC for Robinhood Apps, sits on the board of FTX US derivatives. This is already going south, just so that you know, if you haven't caught up. He previously served as former SEC chairman Jay Clayton's chief of staff and as senior counsel in SEC enforcements. So I'm sure they would probably start looking into some of these people at the SEC, conflicts of interest, involvement in this FTX thing. Obviously, this has affected a lot of people, especially if you kept your crypto on the exchange. I recommend keeping yourself safe. These are digital assets. Protect yourself, okay? This is basically money. So if you don't take the necessary steps, somebody will take the money from you. Just food for thought. Just figured I'd throw that out there in case anybody needed that. So now, we've reached the new part of my segment. It's called Facts or Fiction. Let me just find something random. So I just want to throw some things out there. Obviously, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Ultimately, nobody's going to make the decision for you. You make the best decision for yourself, okay? Just make sure that you make an informed decision. You look into some of these things, and you don't just take it for face value, okay? And me on my page, what I try to do is I try to post the actual article so that way you know exactly where I got it from, and you can look at it yourself. I'm not going to tell anybody, hey, this is going to happen on this date, or this is going to happen then, I don't know. I'm here. I'm speculating. I'm reading these documents. I'm looking at this stuff daily, okay? So this is what I come across. Okay, I'm just going to find a random one. Let's see. I just gave you guys that one. Here we go. Swift anticipates that a maximum of 45% of payment traffic will be initiated in the ISO 20022 format from November 2022. Obviously, we know Swift has delayed, and Eurozone as well supposedly has delayed. At the bottom, Swift will continue to promote early adoption, that's underlined too, I'll post it on my page, of richer, more structured data so that financial institutions and their customers can harness all the benefits of ISO 20022. For those of you that don't know, ISO 20022 is not just messaging, there's different layers. There's messaging, there's also a payment aspect as well. But I'll go to the next one. That's your first facts or fiction. Second one. Here we go. Citibank. Will Citi be able to receive ISO 20022 messages beginning in March 2023? Answer. Yes. Citi plans to be able to receive ISO 20022 messages on all Citi BICs beginning in November 2022. Now I'm going to number 3. JP Morgan. Would you look at that one? Here at JP Morgan, we will be live on day 1. We want to complete the transition seamlessly, giving our clients the best possible support and experience through this period. We're all excited to see how we can explore and analyze the richer data ISO 20022 provides, with the ultimate goal of enriching and boosting our clients' experience. Oh my gosh, don't you just love JP Morgan? Our advice in a nutshell, don't wait until 2025. Some people thought it's 6-7 years out. Maybe some people will wait. When they see other banks and institutions are saving so much money, they're going to wait and kick the can down the road for 6 or 7 more years so that way these other banks can take their customers. That makes perfect sense. I'll keep going. The changes are coming fast. Make sure your payments ecosystem can accept ISO 20022 in time in order to make the most of this game-changing piece of global payments infrastructure. Those are JP Morgan's words, not mine. I'll go to the next one. Let's see. What else we got here? Oh, shout out to Zach Rector. That man is always constantly dropping information and gems every single day. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it. But Apparently someone commented on this page. I also put this on my page. All these are posted on my page. So if you want to just, scroll, you can see a couple different posts that I came across. Obviously, use your own discernment. You can interpret it how you want. I am not here to change anybody's opinion. I don't pay anybody. I don't pay anybody's bills. You pay your own bills. So you make your own educated guess in regards to what is going to happen in the near future. I am not here to guess dates. I'm not here to guess anything. I'm just going based off the information that's in front of me, and these are things that I look for, okay? Now, obviously, I don't want anybody to be disappointed if these dates come and then nothing happens. At the end of the day, we know it's coming. Who cares about the date, okay? But I highly doubt it's 6 to 7 years out. I highly doubt it's 2025. I think personally it's going to be 2022. It's ISO 20022, not ISO 20023. Just my opinion, though. So a gentleman commented, "Howdy, Zach. Work in a 3-letter bank. Got buddies in the tech department who confirm coding in pay messaging system sitting dormant for XRP." Would you look at that? They threw XRP out there. But I thought that was a scam. Oh, okay, never mind. Anyways, built in and ready to go. It's ready to turn it on and go. Need government regulation. Ready to turn on. See what else we got here. Obviously, take some of these with a grain of salt. This was on Twitter. I'm sorry. Indian source says that Swift will be migrated by 11/23. Probably nothing. Shout out to Crypto Lewis. He actually posted that France and another country are going live on the 21st. Could it be our time? Who knows? This is also going to be posted on my page as well, just so that you know. And then I also have that screenshot of that bank. This is in, what is this? Different language, but you can clearly see the date. It's 22 November 2022. I mean, you don't really have to interpret anything else, but this is also on my page. Like I said, you can just scroll down. I was going ham last night and just posting, so you can check these out. Use your own discernment, okay? MUFG is also going live this month, and this is from an MUFG employee. We've already discussed that. Swift is anticipating for a 45% of payment traffic from November, and it will finalize in March 2023 at 100%. Okay, so 45% to 100%. Okay, cool. So in November 2022, ISO 20022 assets holders, obviously we don't know time frame, potentially can be wealthy. Potentially. Okay? Like I said, don't worry about dates, don't worry about times. As long as you are, in before everybody else, obviously that's when your monumental gains are made. That's just with anything. That's a stock. That's anything that you invest in, okay? If you get in at the ground floor before everyone else realizes the value, you are the person that makes the money. That's just common sense. If it's not common sense and somebody needs a reminder, I have no problem breaking that down. That's fine. HSBC Bank also has some non-regular maintenance schedule for the 20th to the 21st. Not saying there's anything there, but figured I'd throw that out there. That's also posted on my page. It's just crazy at this point. So like I said, take some of these things with a grain of salt. I always post my articles, so anything I come across, I make sure that you guys have it. So however you want to interpret it, I'm not here to change anybody's opinion. I could care less. I mean, I do care about your opinion to a degree, but at the end of the day, it has to be an informed, educated decision, and I try to give you the necessary information. If you don't come across it, cool, that's fine. There's plenty of people that are ill-informed out there, trust me. Plenty of people that are ill-informed, okay? And by golly, Miss Molly, that's a lot of stuff going on in November, Obviously, we have Ripple Swell going on, too. Like, I really don't even know what to say else at this point, okay? Like, there's not anything else to drop. At the end of the day, we all have the same 24 hours to make the decision. So, make an educated guess. Nobody really knows. We will all find out together, okay? We're all on the same side, or at least we should be. I mean, I don't see why people are going, Anyways, I won't even get into that. But thanks so much for coming to my channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Change somebody's life. ISO, go out. Mic drop. Catch y'all later.